Now, let's get back to the real gist of what's going on here. Nick Saban blows his top and go full hit 'em up style. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up. Nick Saban's 1-on-1. That is absolutely correct. Wow. Now, everyone's talking about Prime. What is Deion Sanders going to do? And all of this stuff. Listen, this is bigger than Deion Sanders. This all started from the beginning. So don't forget to hit the like button if you just got here. Subscribe to the page if you're new here. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Alabama legendary coach. Legendary. Okay? Nick Saban exploded today. Throwing everybody under the bus, accusations, the whole nine. And people are like, what is going on? He's mad because last week he has been accused of tampering with Tyler Harrell before he committed to Alabama. Louisville came out and accused Nick Saban of this situation, and he's been getting roasted for it. And he finally blew a lid and went ape it. And everybody's looking like, y'all worried about me? Me? So he came out swinging. Absolutely swinging. So he's basically saying, oh, this good old Texas oil money is going to threaten Alabama, Georgia, and all the dominance of the South. So basically, Texas A&M got the blunt of it. He just said, we were second in recruiting last year. A&M was first. A&M bought every player on their team. Made a deal for name, image, and likeness. We didn't buy one player. Jackson State paid a guy $1 million last year. That was a real good Division I player to come to their school. It was in the paper. They bragged about it. Nobody did anything about it. Now, Jimbo Fisher is pissed. Fisher denied making any payments last February and issued a threat that if he makes good on, what's going on and the havoc in this, college situation, he's like, look, there is no $30 million fund. There is no $5 million. There is no $10 million. And this is crazy, but that's what Fisher said during the signing day press conference after he finalized his number one ranked signing class after going 8-4. Talking about this is garbage. It pisses me off. I know how some of those guys recruit too. Go dig into that. Well, he said, I know the tradition. I know things. Trust me. You don't want to go down that avenue. So, Georgia coach Kirby Smart and both Nick Saban was firing warning shots and how this could affect the program. And he was like, I think this is concerning. How is that used to getting players to decide where to go to school? Because I don't think that was the intention. I don't think that that would be best in the NCAA's intentions. The day before a championship game. I think we probably need some kind of regulations to sort of control to some degree, but I think there'll be an imbalance relative to who can dominate college football if that's not regulated in some type of fashion. But Smart got even more direct when he was talking about this Texas oil money. You're going to have the haves and the have-nots and the separations. That's always going to be there. It's always going to grow and get bigger and larger. And the schools that have the capacity and the ability for it are more competitive in the market. And they're going to be going to the schools and a step ahead of all the top other schools. But here's the truth. Texas A&M and Texas athletic departments have routinely grossed more in donations than any other schools in the country. Just last year, the Aggies pulled in 47.7 million in donations. Okay? 13 SEC public schools combined and Texas. The Longhorns led everybody with 60 million in giving. And there it is. Saban, right? He's realizing that his program is at a disadvantage after all these years of building up Alabama to have all of the advantages. So now Nick Saban and Kirby Smart know where this is heading. And they came right out screaming, we don't have the same funding and resources that some of these schools do to do these deals. It's basically like dealing in a different salary cap. We now have a sport that has completely different salary caps. Some of these schools are 5 or 10 times more than everybody else, and what they can pay these players. Now, a lot of people will say this is hypocritical because you guys have been eating for years off this. Kirby Smart is getting what, $10 million a season? I remember Georgia spent like $4 million in expenses for recruiting. Alabama spent $3 million in recruiting. Tennessee spent $2.4 million, and Clemson spent about $2.4 million. Now, number 15 ranked Oregon spent $1.2 million, and Georgia spent 3 times as much money to recruit the players that they will face. So, is that an advantage? So, I know they don't like it, but in college football, they need to have more diversity in who's going to the championship and where these players are going. Every year you got these 18 and 19-year-olds. fighting for the approval of the coach. They want to go play for the legendary coach. They want to go play for history. They want to be on national TV. Now, Dion just got up out of bed and said he will be responding to this. But he just said, man, that's the biggest lie. He's like, you best believe I will address that lie Coach Saban told tomorrow. I was awakened by my son, and he sent me the article that we paid Travis Hunter Jr. $1 million to play at Jax. We as a people don't have to pay our people to play with our people. So, yeah, he was a little pissed off. So best believe he'll be on bar stools laying into Nick Saban. So get ready for that. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Is Nick Saban tripping? Is he mad because the Alabama dynasty is in trouble? Y'all let me know, and don't forget to hit the super thanks button. That's right there where the like button is. It says super thanks. You could donate to the page. My Cash App is all in the banner. Everything there, the Patreon. We have the lie of the Chicago Bulls dynasty. Part 1 is already up. So I know you're probably enjoying that. Finally, we had to do it this way so that YouTube would approve it and get it up and running. So I had video and everything. It was looking amazing. But for some copyright reason, we couldn't get that up. So sorry for the delay, but it's up now, and I'm out.